Good morning, everyone. This is a lesson that's done from on 18 January, and we're talking about Unit 5.8 about make notes. I will explain to you again the importance of diagrams and pictures, and also explain to you the assignment that you have to do today. All right? All right. So everybody, please pay attention here. Now, Unit 5.8, I will explain about diagrams and pictures again. We are going to write down on your thinking journal and answer these questions from your learner's book, page 82. Number one, what type of diagram is used in the Crystal Cave text? You can check the Crystal Cave text from page 81. Check there. There's one diagram being used there. What is it? It's the linear flow diagram. Okay? And in case you forget the names of those diagram, I have asked you to write down those names from your learner's book, page 83. All right. Now, number two, why is the diagram effective in the text? Okay, what is used in on page 81 is a linear flow diagram. They are not choosing to use a spider diagram or circular or pyramid or Venn diagram. How so? Why do they choose linear flow? And it's effective to use this. Number two, because the diagram shows the order of events. So how and why things happen. There's order of events. This is very important. If there's order, then you need to have a linear flow diagram. And because it's not a circle, you cannot use circular flow diagram. Number three, which kind of diagram would be best to make notes of the whole text? Now, you need to check on page 81 again. Now, see everything. If you want to put those information, the whole text, into a diagram, which diagram do you think is suitable for this? The answer will be spider diagram. Why? Because the subheadings or the headings are not events that should be orderly connected. Remember last time when we talked about those headings, we can actually reorder them. Okay, we can put them in different places, and that still makes sense. So because of that, these are not orderly connected. That's why we choose a spider diagram. All right, now children, don't forget you have to write this on your notebook. I will continue now. On page 83, there are a bunch of questions that you need to write down. But what I need you to do is to make notes of the text, the giant crystal cave text, using the diagram. And what diagram have we chosen before? Yeah, we have chosen the spider diagram. So this is, I'm giving you an example of how to convert or how to represent the whole text into a diagram. Remember, when you are writing a diagram, when you are drawing a diagram, you are not writing everything. You are not copying everything. You only copy the keywords. And what are those important keywords to be copied here? Here in the middle, we have the title. That's important. And then we have informations connected to the title. What are those? Those are the headings or the subheadings. This is the first subheadings. What is the giant crystal cave? And then the next, how was it discovered? Next, where is the cave? How did the crystals form? And conditions inside the cave. So this is the simple way to represent the whole text into spider diagram. Please write this down too. Note this on your thinking journal. Okay? Now there's a small joke here. The question is, how does the switch work? When someone who doesn't know about electricity or uh, doesn't know about how a switch works, we some people like us, we would simply say, yeah, just turn it on and off. But a mechanistic answer, someone who understands behind how a switch works, they will give a detailed explanation how the switch works. So this is, imagine, this is what I need from you, what I want from you when you are writing an explanation text. You have to try to explain it one by one. Don't give a simple answer. A simple answer is not how you should do an explanation text. That is not explanation. Remember, explanation means you really explain step by step. All right? Okay, so now this is a practice for all of us. Which diagram is suitable for the picture? Here you go. You have this picture. What does a hurricane need? That means how a hurricane forms. Okay? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what the diagram that suits for this is a linear flow diagram. How so? Because then in order for a hurricane to form, it needs steps. The first step is the ocean, the warm ocean water, and then the second step, the third step, fourth, and fifth. And only if all of these steps are completed, then there will be hurricane. But then if one of the step is not there, hurricane will stop. Okay, so that's how we uh, uh, represent this data or this information into a linear flow diagram. Next, what does the picture tell you? Okay, children, when I ask you, what does the picture tell you? You try to explain this picture in detail and you try to explain it the best you can using your own words. And that's how you practice how to create an explanation text. Remember that diagram and pictures are important. It's also part of explanation text because it helps the reader to understand. Now, everybody, please take note on a clear page. Okay? Take note on a clear page. Write the date of today, 18 January 2020, and then take note of this. Pictures help the readers to visualize and understand the information. Diagrams can help to explain something. There are two tasks that I need you to do just below this information, and you need to write it just below this information. Okay, the first task here. Please do this on your thinking journal. Use a suitable diagram to present the text. Now, please read this text properly. This is a history about food pyramid. History about a food pyramid. Okay? A food pyramid or dipyramid is a triangular diagram representing the optimal number of servings to be eaten each day from each of the basic food groups. The first pyramid was published in Sweden in 1974. The 1992 pyramid, introduced by the United States Department of Agriculture, or USDA, was called the Food Guide Pyramid or Eating Right Pyramid. It was updated in 2005 to My Pyramid, and then it was replaced by My Plate in 2011. Okay? Now, I will give you an option. I want you to practice your critical thinking, but I will give you an option first. Now, do you think this is suitable for the text or this is suitable for the text? Which one? Is it the pyramid that will be suitable for the whole text or the linear flow diagram? Okay, look at the text again. The whole text is talking about a history. It's not talking about the pyramid itself. What should be inside the pyramid? We don't know what should be inside the pyramid. So the right diagram for this is to show the history of pyramid by looking at the year. See, the year and the name of the pyramid will be the important keywords. Let's go back to the diagram. Okay, children, because it was talking about the history, not the content of the food pyramid. So the pyramid is not suitable. Don't use food pyramid. Don't. Because we don't know the content of each level. But what we do know is the history. And so we can write down the year and the name of pyramid. Next year, the year and the name of pyramid. Again, the year and the name of pyramid. And you have to write all of those years and names of pyramids in an orderly manner. So you have to write them in order. Okay? So now do it on your textbook. Write this history as linear flow diagram and write down only the keywords. Okay, that's the first assignment. The second assignment that you will write down is an explanation text. This is a water cycle. So you are going to explain how a water cycle works. Remember the feature of an explanation text. You will tell how something works, and then you use statements and you use specialized vocabulary. You have those specialized vocabulary here, okay? If you could add more, go ahead. But if you are not sure of other specialized vocabulary, then just use what you see in the diagram here. But your practice now is to write an explanation text. And that means you will write it complete paragraph, complete text, okay? What you need is a clear title. The clear title is The Water Cycle. Next, you will write paragraph 1 by writing introduction or general statement. So I think the right heading for this will be, what is a water cycle? Okay, I repeat, the clear title will be water cycle, the water cycle. For paragraph 1, the heading would be, what is a water cycle? Now, in paragraph 2, you need to write the explanation. You need to write the process. All right, you need to write the process. So, the heading would be, how does a water cycle work? How does a water cycle works? Okay, I repeat, the title, the water cycle. Paragraph 1, what is a water cycle? Paragraph 2, how does a water cycle work? All right, so write down your explanation text clearly and then send it to me through Edmodo assignment today, 18 January. Please check this presentation in your Edmodo folder, or you can just simply pause the video right now and do it, okay? And then after you finish, take a picture and send it through Edmodo. All right, children, so that's it. That's your job your assignment for January 18. All right. I hope you can do it well. Try your best. This is still a practice. Try your best, and then we will have another practice later. All right. Bye. I'll see you later.